Okay. Hi, this is the Wrath. Um, I wrote an article on my website, theworldofwrath.com, about the problem with the Chinese language. Um, if you plan to work or study in the Orient, the Chinese language is one of the hardest languages in the world that you can try to learn. Um, you know those symbols, those Chinese symbols you see that no one knows what they mean? That's Mandarin. Mandarin is the writing of the Chinese language in either simplified or traditional characters, but the writing is used to emphasize the way you pronounce the characters in both mainland China and throughout Taiwan. Um, Chinese can be especially difficult because you can say the same exact word in two different volumes and they'll have a completely different meaning. So it's complete chaos. Anyways, when I was a student in China, an exchange student, um, I realized then, and this is going back some years, that there's a lot of common Chinese words that would be offensive in English. Um, for example, you, why you, could be considered the same as you. Hey, I'm talking to you. Um, but another word, it's fuck, Fook. Um, they don't pronounce it fuck. They pronounce it fuck like, but they don't say it like fuck. It's more like a Fuk, like fuck you. You know, in fact, that was even a greeting. You could go down the streets of China, and after a while, I did. I used to go down and said, "Fuck you, fuck you." It was, very common. Uh, and then there was another word, May, Mei, which meant me. You know. Also, words have multiple meanings. They don't just mean one thing. Like in America, uh, we have this or that. No, well, sorry. We have this or that. We have multiple meanings for the same word. Um, so they would return the greeting back to me. If I said, fuck you, they would, say, fuck me. Fuck me? Yeah, okay, fuck you. And everything was cool. Um, oh, there, cock. K-O-K. Cock that was a very big word in China. Everybody loved that cock. Bangkok. They use it in everything, their food. Um, Wang, that's another common Chinese word that in English sounds, nasty, but in China it wasn't nasty at all. Um, for example, they suck me Wang. If you thought about it, suck me Wang. In English, you might think, well, that means suck my cock. But no, that was just some guy's name. Oh, hey, suck me Wang. Fuck you. Fuck me. Um, or Mi Wang Hung. Mi Wang Hung. Oh, he very hung. Yeah, right. He was. Yeah, you might think I am hung, but that doesn't mean that at all. Another one is Ting and Tang. Tang. Outside of China, I've never even heard. They say, oh, they put astronauts on the moon. Oh, I thought that's because the rocket ship was built in China by the Tang Corporation. I'm talking about the American astronauts. Poon. Poon is another word that's real common in China. You know, uh, with tang, poontang, and I would go into a restaurant and I would try to order that all the time because it was a very unique dish, very distinct flavor. I would say, hey, can I get some poontang? Yeah, will you go get me some poontang? Fuck you. Thank you. Yeah, poontang. Um, Another thing is, if you want to learn, why am I stressing this? Well, because when you go to learn a foreign language, most of the first thing you learn are the curse words, and that's true in any language. And that's so. I'm just trying to help you. If you want to learn a different language, you want to start with just a few key words, like it's very important to know where a hospital is and to ask people where the hospital is if you're in a foreign country. Hey, can you tell me where the hospital is? You go, hey, whoa, suck me wang. And they'll, call the ambulance. Okay, moving on. Um, oh, he Tang Zhao Go. Tang is a hoe. Well, yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. A hoe is, in English, a hoe is used constantly in China. Everyone's a hoe in China. I mean, if you go through a phone book, I mean, after Lee, ho is like the second most common name. But in English, ho is slang for whore or whore. But it's used in their language constantly. I mean, you want to see the Tang ho suck me cock. They did. Well, I hope this language guide to the Orient was helpful. And if you take nothing else away with you, please remember to never visit the Orient without an interpreter. Never. I mean, because you can have a misunderstanding right here in the United States, uh, even after one semester of Chinese at the local college. One time, I was eating at this Chinese restaurant, um, and on the outside, the steak was cooked, right, burned, but the inside it was pink, and I mean raw. I mean bloody. So I asked the waitress, who was Chinese, who didn't look like she spoke any English. Um, I told her to take the meat back and put it in the microwave so she could Nagasaki it. Or did she give me an attitude after that? Anyways, so I just want to thank you for your time, and you can read more about this on my website. This is like the companion video. So, and I hope to see you all again next time. Thank you very much. I wanted to look cool and, shut the video off like but I got a new computer. I'm learning how to work this fucking thing. So, now let me see if I